I am excited to share with you a little later today, this week, something I've been working on. And this is with my mentor and my friend, Lamont Wilcox. So stay tuned and I will share that with you later this week. So uh, today, I want to talk about um, an image I have in my head for these last couple weeks. I had a student and he had that really thoughtful, like questioning face that then led to his aha moment. So I just got to see his face kind of go shock to huh to oh. And those are some of my favorite moments, and I often get to play those in my head. They bring me a lot of joy. I allow them to bring me a lot of joy. And this was not related to anything academic, but it is related to kind of that growth mindset, that um, flexibility, and the moving forward kind of mentality.
Children are great by their very nature, and we have the privilege and responsibility of raising them. It can be challenging at times. Let's talk about it.
Before I jump into that, I'll just say hello to anyone new. I'm Cynthia Armstrong. I'm a general and a special education teacher. I homeschooled my own children for 5 years, and the things I talk about are those things I've studied, I've researched, I've applied, and these are things that are academic, taught in the school system, in the colleges, and also things that I have looked into myself, and I have found really amazing success for myself, my children, and my students. And today I'm talking about helping children to develop that growth mindset, or that flexibility in thinking. And I'm going to talk in the frame of my student because this was an aha for a student of mine. But please go ahead and apply that to children that are just, your own children in your home. And this student, we were doing a learning activity, and sometimes it's hard to keep like an entire class's attention on the learning target, and they had improved so much that I did award them kind of an improvement point. I call it Alpha Hawk. We do have Alpha Hawks and we have turtles, and which direction are we moving in? And they had improved, so I awarded them their point. Wow, you guys improved so much. Let's have a 1 second party. Oh yeah. And then I said, let's see if we can keep this up. And they kept it up. They were able to continue with that. And like right at that end of that activity, this student goes, yes, we get another Alpha Hawk. We get another point. And I can't remember exactly how I said it, but it was something along the lines of, well, we get Alpha Hawks for when we improve. Did we improve, or did we just do the same thing we did? And his face just kind of went, huh, and um, went through that whole, what? Oh, I get it kind of face. And it was an opportunity to open a discussion. And again, because a lot of children go, if I do this, then I get this. And so if I got that before, then I'm going to do it again to get that exact same thing. And do you see how that can hold us? I'm just going to do this so I can get that, do this so I can get that. And it kind of keeps children there. It keeps them from thinking more, or progressing more, and it kind of slows their progress down. And for like in the home, if you think about the child who's learning to, get out of their diapers, right? They're gonna learn potty training, and oh, you get a Skittles if you pee in the toilet, or um, you did this particular choice chore, so you're gonna do this, or you did your homework, so I'm gonna give you this. Uh, and when we look at those, it really slows our children down in the long run. It might seem like in the moment that's really helping them, but it fixes them into kind of a cycle where, oh, wait, I did this, so I get this. And so I'm going to keep doing this because I keep wanting this. And it doesn't get them to want more or to grow more. It kind of holds them. I mean, I had a student who was super excited that she gets her LOL doll because she tried a food and she ended up liking it. So she tried it. Her parents bribed her with an LOL doll. And so she tried it and she ended up liking it. And then she was telling me she gets two LOL dolls. So she got one already and she's going to go get another one because she tried this food. And there is nothing in like really problematic with that. Um, like if it's used very limited, but it does can create that pattern that really isn't helpful. And so, even though I say it's not problematic, whatever we're doing is good because we're doing the best we can with what we have. But what about for us? Can we improve? Is there something we can do a little differently that will help our children even more? And so I got to have this discussion. And what if you were able to have these discussions with your children as they're old enough to talk and communicate, and all the way, and how I talk and communicate with myself in trying to find improvements and things. But so this one was an academic activity, and we said, well, how can we improve on this? If we were, kind of focused, we were paying attention, we were participating, and it was just alphabet and letter sounds and stuff. And so in this case, well, can we do it a little faster? Can I do it with more understanding? Can I do it in a way where I can help someone around me, you know? Um, and so there's no, this is how you do, this is what you have to do next. But it was getting the students and then our children at home to think about it and to feel kind of internally rewarded for um, thinking about it, for saying, wow, I did that. That was amazing. And because I feel amazing now doesn't mean this is where I want to stay. But what can I do to continue to have that amazing feeling as I learn and as I grow, and not as I accomplish an end task? Uh, that way, we're constantly rewarding our brains and our internal selves rather than I've got to get to an end. And when that end happens, then yay, I'm done. So just something to think about. Some people who are struggling with um, having that internal reward themselves and not external reward might struggle with this idea, perhaps a little more than those who have uh, a little more internal motivation. And so really consider, where are you at? And is this something that strikes true to you, that you feel like, oh, yeah, I can really see this, whether we're doing it or whether we're just open to new ideas? Sometimes we get that feeling like, oh, that can really help me. That can really help my children. And so, as you consider that for yourself, if you want to know more, feel free to reach out and contact me on Messenger at Cynthia at raisinggreatkids.net, or just respond to the videos or any of the messages, uh, the posts, and I will contact you back. And remember, children are great by their very natures, and we have that privilege and that opportunity to raise them. See you next time.
Hi friends, Cynthia Armstrong here. Thanks for joining us today. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel so you can see when new videos come out, and like this one. It is such a responsibility and a challenge to raise great kids, and we are here to help you along that journey to make it as enjoyable and fun and fulfilling as possible. Please check out our website, www.raisinggreatkids.net, and I will leave that in the description below.